Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha Kodash. I want to send double honor to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone, who taught me the truth and who rule well. Peace, love, and safety is to the hopeful elect doctrine out there doing this work wherever you may be. And much love as well to the scattered elect and to the few sincere women out there that subscribe to the true doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. This is the brother you call Amath with the Great Millstone Camp branch out here in Omaha, Nebraska. Coming back with another lesson, Lord willing, to feed and edify the lost sheep of the nation of Israel through the Holy Spirit. Racha Kodash. And just wanted to get into this lesson concerning cleaning out our spiritual house as we're getting closer and closer. We're under a month now going into the Pesach, or the Passover of the Lord, right? Which the Passover of the Lord is, going off the moon, will be on March 13th at even through March 20th at even, which is followed by the the Feast of Unleavened Bread. What activates the Feast of Unleavened Bread, which is 7 days with no leaven. No bread. Certain things you can't have in your house. You'll have to, as the scriptures tell us about the Passover, that we are to remove all leaven out of our houses during that time. And I want to speak on getting the spiritual leaven out. There's a beautiful video that the brothers in Great Millstone Des Moines did, I believe like last week, and a video before that another brother from the same camp, the brother Yeshaya, the beloved brother Yeshaya, did a video on cleaning out your spiritual house. And this is the time for that. And what we have to do is we have to examine the leaven that's within us and get rid of it. Whether that be bad habits, eating too much bread, drinking too much alcohol, just indulging in a whole lot of non-spiritual things in a sense, things that don't complement the spirit, I should say. All right, so hey, without further ado, I want to get into this precept here in the gospel in the book of Matthew. All right, and it goes into Yahweh Shai speaking about the wicked scribes and Pharisees, man, and calling them hypocrites because they were, in an outward appearance, they appeared to be godly or law keepers, devout. They had an appearance of godly men, but inside it says that they were full of hypocrisy, full of filthiness, full of bribery, full of all manner of wickedness. They just put on a show. What is that called? Being an actor. Okay, being a hypocrite. And with the times that we're coming into overall, especially with the Pesach coming up, we got to make sure that we're really cleaning the inside of our cups out. So let's get into this, and I pray that this is an edifying lesson before I move on. All right. So this is Matthew 23 and verse 25. It says, "Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye make clean the outside of the cup of the platter, but within are full of extortion and excess." All right. So, like I said, when you get into that word hypocrite, it means an actor or a pretender. All right. I'll grab it real quick. Hypocrites goes into Strong's G 5273. Hypocrites. It says to one who answers, an interpreter, an actor, stage player, a dissembler, pretender, hypocrite. So you're a phony. And can you be considered a phony by doing the way that you're carrying yourself in this truth, doing the work and putting on the garments? Yes, you can. Just because you have on godly apparel does not mean that you're a godly individual. Just because you got the mitri on your head, you got the girdle about your paps, you got the garment down to the foot, you got the beard on your face, you don't eat pork. With that, that does that mean that, okay, since I don't do these things, or since I don't eat pork, and since I put on all this holy attire, I guess no way I can't be righteous? No. There's no way I can be wicked. No, you could be the most wicked on earth. Look at the IUIC, man. Starting with Bishop Nathaniel. You got the phylacteries. You got the border of blue, the fringes. The purple attire, the big old school. But you're full of extortion and excess, and you're a hypocrite. All right. And this is the path that we do not want to tread, man, because Yahweh Shem Shai is looking upon the sons of men, and he's watching what we're doing, man. He knows our intents. He knows the reins of our heart. Let's get back into this precept, Matthew 23. So this is what we want to avoid, and coming, and not only for the Passover. This is what we should be doing, is making sure that we're cleaning out inside of our cup. We're just doing that in general, because we know usually around the Passover, this one, sometime before the Passover, right after the Passover, individuals get booted out. Okay? The spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai sifts men out of this thing. The men who ain't right. Okay? It says, thou blind, verse 26, thou blind Pharisee, cleanse first that which is within the cup and platter, that the outside that the outside of them may be clean also. Because we're not clean based off of how we look. We're clean based off our conduct. Okay? In the book of Revelation, see if I can find that. It speaks about the righteousness of the saints is the holy garments. Right? Let's get that. Okay, I spelled that completely wrong. Okay, I can't find it right now. Let's see. Right, so this is the book of Revelation 19, and I'll start at verse 7. It says, let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife have made herself ready. Which the wife, or first and foremost, the Lamb is talking about Yahweh Shai. As we are ordained in this day and age to bid Jake unto the marriage, bid the elect unto the marriage, and his wife have made herself ready, which is the nation of Israel, the elect of Israel, like as it says that we are likened unto a comely and delicate woman. Okay, and to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white. Okay, now let's get into it. It says, for the fine linen is the righteousness of the saints. Okay, and the righteousness is within, man. You don't always have to show forth your righteousness. As far as like, look what I got on. Look at the Hebrew sentences I just wrote. That don't make you righteous, man. Our conduct, which is within the inner man, and the righteousness which is in the inner man is what counts. This is how the elect are made clean. It says, made clean and white and arrayed in fine linen. Because these are men who are examining themselves on a daily, constantly praying unto the Lord that they increase in his word, doing his will faithfully and truthfully, feeding the flock, tarrying for brothers, as men teaching the word, going out on the highways and the hedges, because you want to be there, not because you have to be there. The women carrying out their administrative duties, such as making garments for brothers. Everybody gonna have their role to play in righteousness, and this is an inward thing, not an outward thing. All right. And it said another thing about the Pharisees, concerning men that they were teaching the law to. It says they make a great show in the flesh, man. Let's see if I can find that. All right. Yeah, let's see. This is yeah, well, I don't think it's specifically talking about the Pharisees. I think it's just talking about men who, you know, men who were teaching, who had a congregation, or they had individuals that they were teaching, and they would push the law. So when you see that individual keeping the law, they're like, well, who'd you learn that from? They'll point at the individual that taught them. And the person that taught them, they'll glory in that. Like there's somebody so righteous. This is the book of Galatians 6 and verse 12. It says, as many as desire to make a fair shoe in the flesh, they constrain you to be circumcised, only least they should suffer persecution for the cross of a Mashiach. So doing that, that's not an honest thing. That's not an honest act, man. Just so you can be looked at in a like you're not doing any wickedness. Masking your wickedness with the scriptures. And can a man in the Lord that's teaching the word, can he be the same way? Yes. Can he be in that same hypocritical, I'm showing off fashion? Of course. Okay. And there's a scripture that came and left. Lord willing, it comes back, but it's easy to front, man. Oh yeah, using not our liberty as a cloak of maliciousness. The liberty wherewith we have in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is not to be used in a malicious manner. And if this is why we got to examine ourselves to see, are you doing things in a malicious fashion? Because that just to say it straight up and down, man, that shit has to go. That leaven had to be put out of your house, out of your spiritual house, man. Let's get back to the Matthew. And 23 and verse 27, it says, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye are like unto whited sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outward. You look good, man. Yeah, you got the gay clothing on. You got your boots laced up real nice. You got your border fringes on. Your border blue and your fringes on. Okay, you got a fancy garment. You got a scepter in your hand. A staff that you lean on while you're doing the work. Okay, yeah, brother, yeah, you on point. Let's keep reading. Which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones and of all uncleanness, because the spirit's not right. You're not doing it for the right. You're not doing the work of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for the right reasons. Whether you're doing it for money, whether you're doing it for recognition, to be known as some great man in Israel, all right, or you just want people to big you up. That's not what we in this truth for. We're not in this truth to glorify ourselves, man. It tells us that if any man shall glory, let him glory in the Lord. We glory in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. If we glory in ourselves, then we do not his will, man. We'll start getting full of ourselves. You'll be like Tazadakia, man, thinking you the God-sent comforter. And eventually what'll happen to you? The Most High move your ass right out the way. He'll unalive you, get rid of you in a quickness, man. So, now the thing about Tazadakia, he was on the forefront with it. He ain't had no shame in his game, man. He had no shame in his game. So, at least though his hypocrisy, or not hypocrisy, his wickedness was made known. You know what I'm saying? He didn't hide it. But you have individuals that will mask their wickedness, man, in an appearance of righteousness. And the Most High is going to find each and every last one individual that fits that bill. He's going to get you out of there. I pray that I'm not part of that sifting. So let's continue on. It says, even so, you also outwardly appear righteous unto men, but within are full of hypocrisy and iniquity. You just an Israelite nigga, man. There's a video that the elders and apostles did. It was Apostle Rachab, Apostle Rhyme Lob, Elder Ariala, not Ariala, Elder Yashawamba and a couple other brothers from the Dallas camp, they did a video the other day, and that's what they were speaking about, Israelite niggas, man. You know, niggas with beards on, niggas that call upon the name. But you know, you really a nigga for real, you know. But we have to let's get this, and I'm gonna close it out on this because this is the point of the lesson. All right, I'm right here on break, so got to get back here in a second. But must needs get into this, man. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 5 and verse 6. It says, "Your glorying is not good. Know ye not that a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump? Okay. Purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump." Okay. And that leaven, you know, it speaks about yeast. Okay. Which, you know, like I made the reference to the Pesach, you know, how we are to remove all the leaven out of our houses. Okay. But this leaven here is talking about something different. Well, and you know, spiritually, I should say. It goes into Strong's G 2219, which is Zyme or Zyme, which it says leaven, metaphor of inveterate mental and moral corruption, viewed in its tendency to affect others. You know, so that's talking about cleaning out your house, man. You know, becoming a new lump, a new man, endowed with the spirit, power, and Yahweh Shem Shai, and truth and in sincerity. You know. This is what it's telling us, to clean out that leaven, man. And right now, this is the time for us to be cleaning out our leaven, and getting away from these bad habits that we have. You know, and it's not a one day thing, an overnight thing. Maybe not even a month worth thing. It may even take you 3-4 months. It may even take you a year. But you know, it has to be done in order for us to be fashioned to the liking of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay. Let's finish this precept. It says, "Purge out therefore the old leaven." I should have got that word purge. Let's get this word purge. Right? Purge goes into Strong's G 1571, which is akathario, to cleanse out, cleanse thoroughly, to cleanse by what? The washing of the word, man. Okay. We cleanse ourselves, purge out that old leaven, that old wickedness with the washing of the word. Right? That ye may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened. For even Hamashiach, our Passover, is sacrificed for us. So there you go. It correlates with the Pesach, with the Passover of Yahweh Shai. Okay? Which you can read about the Passover and back in the book of Exodus, where the nation of Israel was coming up out of Egypt, man. And what the Lord do, he had all the Israelites, they put blood upon the doorposts, you know, because he was gonna take out all the firstborn of the land of Egypt, all, you know, of all beasts and of all men. But if you had that blood on your doorposts, then that death angel would pass by. Okay, so this is which that's just how the beginning of the Pesach is explained. This is more to it. You know, advise brothers and you few sincere sisters to go and check that out. All right, look that up in the book of Exodus. Right, this is verse 8. It says, "Therefore let us keep the feast, not with old leaven, neither with the leaven of malice and wickedness, but with the unleavened bread of sincerity and in truth." Call Allah la Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai for that. You know, because we got to get rid of that nigga spirit. You know, every single last one of us. You know, and if we don't take heed unto the spirit, or just know that the spirit's taking heed to you and it'll get rid of you. You know, if you're not taking heed to it. You know. So I do pray that this was edifying, man. You know, we have to purge out this old leaven, you know, and clean ourselves up for Yahweh Shem Shai. Not just for the Pesach, but in general, man. All right. So with that being said, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone. Peace, love, and safety is to the hopeful elect Akim out there. Shalom.